My name is Nicole Matos, and I'm professor of English at the College of DuPage in suburban Chicago. I'll be offering a workshop that I'm calling Presence, Surety, Joy, Gifts of Teaching in Time of Crisis. I designed this workshop in part to try to work with my own sense of grief and loss surrounding the changes that are happening in this teaching year. I work primarily myself in developmental education, and we talk a lot about trying to get out of a deficit mindset. But I found that a little bit of a challenge. This is a genuinely tough time. But without being tone deaf to the challenges, I've asked myself, well, what is it that I still can give my students? And in this workshop, what I'd like to do is go through 3 important values or qualities that I think professors right now can really offer their students, regardless of the modality, regardless of constraints, and regardless of the exact content that's being covered. I designed this workshop in part to try to channel my own sense of confusion and loss about the changes this semester is going to bring. In a way, it felt to me almost like Maslow's hierarchy was broken. I'm so used to thinking about what students need and trying to fill in those needs. And maybe more than ever before, my students are facing me with so many needs, some of them so basic, and I'm not sure how to provide them in the same way online or in a hybrid form that I did in the classroom. So what can I provide that would build a new pyramid? The magic of teaching in times of crisis is demonstrating that you're still there no matter what. I used the somewhat weird word surety because I was really thinking about all of our desire for safety. What my students right now seem to need is a sense that someone's backing them up. So I think there are really concrete things that instructors can do to be there for students, even if they can't be there all the time or can't be there face-to-face. There's a way to do high-touch teaching, even socially distanced. One of the things that I'd like to take participants through in this workshop is thinking about the idea of strength finding. So I have a module that I call Strength Finding for the Apocalypse. And we've all sort of maybe played those little games of, all right, if the zombies attacked, who would be on our team and what could they provide? Who would be the sharpshooter? Who would be the hunter-gatherer and that kind of stuff? And I think as silly as it is, an activity like that really helps teachers hone in on what are the special gifts that they can give, even in a really traumatic time. One of the major inspirations for this workshop was actually an AP photograph that some of you folks might have seen of Spanish musicians playing their instruments in an opera house full of plants. That's the kind of community spirit and revitalization of the arts and sense of whimsy, play, and joy that I think instructors in all disciplines might want to be looking for to provide to their students. We've always known that teaching and learning is a joy, and now that joy is necessary more than it ever has been.